Hey, how's everyone doing? It's Jeff. We are here to talk about Goldust versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, this took place at Wrestlemania 13. Me and Zach, we are the Undisputed Podcast. I forget the name drop it. It's my bad. Literally recording this after I showered and sat down and watched this because Super Bowl Sunday was today, which is why my video is coming out later. But before this match took place, there was a promo backstage with Triple H and China. China, of course, didn't say nothing. Didn't need to. They were building her up as a star, and it was pretty evident in this match as well. Before the match, Hunter cut a promo basically saying that he was going to beat Goldust, and that it's really no one's business about what's going on with him and China, and that Marlena is just missing out. Weird flex, but okay. Anywho, to start the match, both guys come out. Goldust kind of crouched down, kind of staring into his eyes, staring through his soul. But then Goldust immediately just comes out of the gates hot with some offense on Hunter. He's hitting his punches. He's, putting him in the corner, rains down those punches. And then he gets Hunter tangled into the ropes. And he's just taking him to town, man, delivering all this offense. And Hunter's first bit of offense was when he, where he grabs your head and then kind of forces it down onto his knee. That was Hunter's first offense, was that knee that he, hit back in the day. Later on in the match, these two are kind of just trading momentum with each other. Hunter tries to go for a superplex from the top, turnbuckle or whatever, or the middle turnbuckle. And Goldust is doing what he can to fight it off. Triple H kind of tossing him to the outside while still, locked in the suplex position. Goldust's face just eats shit on the way down. And China is kind of staring at him. And, throughout this match, the camera would, ever so often kind of cut to China and just the menacing look that she had. And, commentary played her up, kind of joked around about her look a little bit too. Granted, 1997, that was looked at as funny back then, and some of it, is really kind of hit or miss in today's 2021, climate and, just jokes in general. Not all jokes age well, but, let's see. Hunter, he gains the momentum, obviously, brings Goldust back into the ring, stomps a mud hole in his ass, and then Hunter continues to wear out Goldust. In the middle of all that, he's doing an abdominal stretch. He has his hand on the rope to help with leverage, but the referee, Mike Chioda, ends up breaking the hold, and Goldust was able to get a counter. But when Goldust is trying to get some momentum, Hunter ends up stopping his momentum by hitting a DDT on the Goldust, which, hey, good for you, because last time you and The Rock tried to do a DDT, it kind of looked a little clunky, I'm going to be honest with you. Or Rocky Maivia. But Hunter, he's going for basically like a back axe handle from the top rope. So Goldust has his back to Hunter. Hunter's trying to come down with that back axe handle. And Goldust uses his butt. I'm not kidding. He uses his rear end, his shitter, to counter and to hit Hunter out of the air. It was unique. I'll definitely say that. From there, Goldust is taking the momentum, man. He is going for like his comeback. And like WWE 2K, he's got his comeback meter going, and he's hitting the right buttons. And he goes for his signature bulldog, his running bulldog off the rope, and he gets him a 2 count. China, smart lady, she starts walking towards Marlena at ringside. Goldust, meanwhile, in the ring, is starting to go for his curtain call, which was his finishing maneuver. Hunter then tries to go for his pedigree after he's able to escape the curtain call, by landing on his feet. Goldust ends up countering again, and then, ends up hitting like a slingshot onto the ropes. And then after he rebounds off the rope, he tries to go for the curtain call again. However, Goldust drops Hunter because he is distracted by China and Marlena having a stare down. Now, the story going into this was the last encounter that they had was, when they were at In Your House Final Four, and that's where China made her on-screen debut by choking out Marlena after the match where it's crazy. We reacted to this match, and I already forgot what happened. No, we did Rock versus Triple H, and Goldust came out with Marlena. Marlena was standing there, and China choked her out. Anyway, totally forgot. Oof, not a good look for me. But Goldust, he drops Hunter. He's focused on Marlena right now, trying to protect her. He's distracted, trying to be the good, wholesome man that he is, and he lifts Marlena up onto the apron with him, so China doesn't try to make a move, I guess. But Hunter, being the smart, tactical heel that he is, basically rams himself into Goldust, and that forces Marlena off of the apron into the arms of China. China is ragdolling her. Marlena selling the crap out of it, playing like a crash dummy, playing dead, like a doll or something. And China's just ragdolling her all around in this bear hug. And Hunter ends up hitting the pedigree on Goldust for the win, retaining his Intercontinental Championship, I guess. But after the match, Goldust is checking on Marlena to make sure she's okay, and that's basically the match. So really, in this match, what I gathered from it was the action was kind of okay, I guess, but it was more so focusing on how menacing China is, and then when she finally gets involved in the finish, how she just disposes of Marlena, how easy she just made it look to choke her lifeless body out. And China, basically the impact she would have in playing into the finish. That's really what the match was about. So I would give this match 2.5 stars out of 5. The action was okay, but it was more so about the storytelling. It was more so about establishing China. It was more so about establishing her menacing presence and what she could bring as a heavy of sorts for Hunter Hearst Helmsley. That's really all I can provide about this match. I mean, it was okay. 2.5 out of 5 is okay. It's basically a 5 out of 10. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that little reaction, and we will be covering our next match, which is at Wrestlemania, and I believe that's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart. Can't wait to talk about that with Zach. Let's see what he has to say.